Thank you, Jenny.
Copy. The sweet, sweet sounds of Eliana Moreno. News Chopper 4 overhead southbound 101. Coming out of the San Fernando Valley. Yes, 101 off the 170. Southbound headed towards downtown. Lane number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I'm going to wait a second. Big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill. Will the sequel match the original after one of the first 6-star chases in quite some time, ladies and gentlemen? Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go chasing here Tuesday night, 8:03 p.m. Pacific time, 101 southbound. News Chopper 4 overhead. Eliana Moreno. Ellie in the heli. The Prestige chase. We got action. Birds in the air. K-Cal overhead. Ellie overhead. Airship. I assume CHP or Sheriff's Department overhead as well as we fishtail down the 101. High rates of speed in the mid-80s. I'm going to lay out and let Ellie speak.
I'm Eliana Moreno alongside my pilot George Marcineau, and we are following yet another high-speed pursuit here in the Los Angeles area. This one making its way southbound on the 101 freeway toward Highland, so we're in the Hollywood area. The vehicle is some sort of Ford SUV. It's what looks to be brown in color. The airship is overhead. LAPD airship overhead. No units behind it, though, because they are in what's called tracking mode. This guy has been driving
105 miles an hour, units in tracking mode. Night sun engaged and locked in, though.
Though there are units in the area, they're just not right on his bumper. Airship, though, tracking it. You see the night sun there. This vehicle does come back as a stolen car. The LAPD's Devonshire Division.
Stolen vehicle. Okay, LAPD Devonshire is in pursuit, but in tracking mode. Tracking mode sometimes leads to transitioning to the CHP. This is an exit, and we're getting hot down this off ramp. This does not look like an interchange. Oh, we're in Vine. We are in the heart of Hollywood. Vine and Hollywood exit here. This is as crowded as it gets. You can see that unit on the highway that ran past it, and now, getting back on the freeway. Okay. It is getting dark here. Northbound usually leads us towards Castaic and Pacoima. Newhall passes, but we got plenty of time for that as we hop back on the 101 northbound. And if we stay on the 101 northbound, it actually is northwest direction, so it's not as bad as if he was on like the 5. He's got to know even if the units, the ground units are in tracking mode. There's the Hollywood Bowl exit, for those of you that have visited and attended a concert there. Dodger game is in Anaheim tonight, so no Dodger flight restriction, thank God, because we could be driving right past it right now with not a chance of being able to follow this. Looks like he might be getting off again, side drafting that Dodge Charger, almost wrecking into the curb in the tree. So he can feel the night sun. Even if he doesn't see the red and blue ground units, that night sun is in that windshield. That is why G Wizinator says, so sad I missed the chase. Talking about the 6-star chase, that's why you got to turn on your notifications. Follow this account, turn on your noties, at Skywob Alerts. You don't know how long these will last for, and in the event there is that very rare 6-star chase, you better be available for it. This is why we endure. This is why we train. This feels like Ejectocito territory, people.
Because he's got the night sun there overhead. Let me brighten up the image a little bit if I can. Pretty dark down there. But again, it's some sort of Ford SUV. It was first spotted by LAPD Devonshire Division officers. They're still the ones that are in pursuit.
Didn't catch the guys as far as I know. But yeah, if you were asleep for that one, you missed a 6-star chase. An all-time official Mount Rushmore chase. Permanent. Will never be removed from the Hall of Fame. Statue, rafters, you name it. That quality of chase. It's available VOD. It's available VOD in the library in case you missed it. Hey, Ellie, let's get it back on top of this. It looks like a cul-de-sac.
So unknown to me if this person even knows where he's going. Again, this started in the San
Multiple
Fernando Valley, kind
Paul
of the
Walker
west end of the
challenges.
San Fernando Valley, and now we're weaving our way here through streets here in the Hollywood area.
In these hills where the roads get a little windy and he's doing speeds that certainly
Continuing here on
suggest
Holly
he's
Drive,
waiting for that
as you
night sun
come
to
out here
lose
the
him.
other side.
Kai in the chat dropping
So yeah, this is very
10
difficult to
tier
follow.
1
As you can see,
subs.
lots of trees, lots of tall homes that kind of obstruct our
Sub
view
dubs
here.
in the chat,
But
Kai.
he's
What's going on,
continuing
man? Good
make
to see you
his
again.
way through these streets. Again, this
He's
is
carrying.
believed to
Kai
be
in
a
the chat's
stolen
carrying
car.
most of you. All you people
Adjusting
complaining
colors
about
here
ads.
just a second to see if
So there
that
was
may
contact
be a
made.
little
We
bit
didn't see it from
better.
Ellie's
Pretty
angle
dark
here,
area
but there
here.
was contact made getting off the 101. I said of side drafting that other
So
Dodge
he's
Charger.
at
There was
San
contact
Marco
made that
now,
led him
at Lorenzo.
going into that
Turn after turn here. So
into that
unknown,
off
again,
ramp.
if
And
he
this is the
knows
part
where
of the
he's
city
at,
where
I
yeah, you get
highly
these
doubt
tight
it.
little
This
roads.
is not an area that most people would be
Hollywood
familiar with.
Hills.
And again,
I don't know
because this
what the
started in
plan
the
is
San
here.
Fernando Valley,
Well,
eventually
we're in
city,
park. Now we're in
it's
reverse.
probably lost. And then we go,
Look at that person running out of the
Say.
house. Starting to hear the helicopter overhead, see the night sun, came running out of the back.
Actually, yeah, it's not a through street is what I'm reading there on the sign. So he's U-turning
Feels like he's lost.
and gonna try his luck down Odin Street, again in the Hollywood area.
No, that wasn't a Nightcrawler. Oh,
He's gonna
there's
get back to the
units.
officers here at the end.
Multiple units at the end of the street.
So he's
What's
gonna
going to happen here?
patrol units, George,
Oh.
out about
Oh, I think they're trying to box him in.
He might try to get back on the freeway now.
Oh, he got out of there. And there were units waiting at the Delta.
You see the officers back in pursuit.
George, we need you to get this helicopter back overhead.
Freeway, George.
George.
Back toward the freeway, yeah. Paralleling the 101 right now. Right at about our...
KCal's got an equally terrible angle.
The cross at our 10 o'clock.
George. Kai, how many more subs did you just drop in there? More
So, yeah,
sub dubs
fly
for
right
Kai.
off the nose and we'll be right back on it.
Ellie won't lose it. That's the good news. No Stu Mundell in the air.
Keep pushing forward till we get right over the freeway.
I'm going to keep an eye on KCal. KCal is overhead. I got to switch Ellie. I'm sorry. I'll keep Ellie's...
Northbound 101 at Barham.
Keep it here for now.
So he's now northbound on the 101, guys. So we're getting back in position. Coming here through the Cahuenga Pass.
Cahuenga Pass, not the Newhall Pass. Sorry about that.
So he got,
Wow, that's right. Kai is now up to number 2 all-time gifter. 336. He just passed Chiefs of Staff, MS. That's a name it's been on this list for a long time. Shout out to you, Kai. That's a lot of subs that people are way too generous in the chat. Sub dubs are now second place all time.
So they had to back off. It was
Sub
airship
gifter.
only, and then he pretty much got lost there in the Hollywood Hills and found his way back out, and now we're back on the freeway. So back here northbound on the 101 freeway coming into Universal City.
KCal's got such a better picture, which is always the case here. I feel like I should be streaming KCal's feed with Eliana's voice, but the problem is it's not.
I think he's blacked out. Yeah, it looks like he's blacked
No
out.
lights on this Dodge Charger. Passing Universal City now.
On the 101 freeway.
I think that is a chip heap behind him. CHP appears to be engaged. And we know they do not like to give up.
So this is gonna put him back toward the area where it all began. We first picked it up off of the 170 freeway at Big 3 when he got on the freeway there. He made his way southbound on the 170, then transitioned onto the 101 south, and then exited there in Hollywood where he got lost. So now he U-turned, and now he's headed back northbound. So back north on the 101. So we'll see if he gets on the 170 again, or if he stays on the northbound 101.
This angle sucks.
Has the possibility to exit wherever he wants, but continuing here northbound.
The things
on
we do
101,
for Eliana Moreno.
stolen vehicle pursuit, LAPD behind the car.
Let's see what KCal has. I feel like this is a good time to experiment. Such a better picture. I'll stay with this until I see a better feed on Eliana's.
Okay, here's the moment of truth here. We're going to find out what he's going to do here as he approaches the split.
Unfortunately, we're going the opposite way of Downey. But Downey, all roads do lead to
I
Downey.
think he's gonna do 170. Yeah, northbound 170 through the 101.
It's almost synced up, honestly. Okay, he just... Hold on, let me check Ellie. Maybe we'll keep this picture.
So it's always kind of tough through here because this is where arrivals come in for Burbank Airport. So if we're held for a second, I will let you know. But for now, continuing here northbound on the 170 freeway, coming into areas like North Hollywood, Van Nuys. Eventually, we'll get up to areas like Arleta and Pacoima.
Copy.
Get that far.
Copy.
But yeah, he's blacked out.
Yeah, Eliana's a little ahead, so we just got to deal with NBC's shitty technology.
A few units behind him.
I'd say a few units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the moment, that we can see in the picture. KCal's behind. What happened? I was watching the Dodger game. What happened with Shohei?
Yeah, excellent question. Jamie,
What did
back at
Shohei
the
do?
assignment desk at Universal Studios, she was saying we haven't really seen officers use the night sun that much lately, and there's actually a reason behind it. So, as of late, they've been moving into tracking mode more often, so that's where the helicopter is in pursuit of the car, and no units are visible to the suspect. And so, in being in tracking mode, one of the things they've been doing is turning the night sun off because even though the suspect doesn't see any patrol units behind him, if he sees the night sun, he's going to put 2 and 2 together and realize, hey, I've still got the helicopter over me. But if he doesn't see the night sun, then he's going to think, I got away scot-free, the helicopter's gone, no units behind me, I'm just going to go ahead and drive on home. And that's when LAPD could swoop in and take him into custody. So that's really why we haven't seen the night sun used that much lately. Clearly in this situation,
We always learn something new, Eliana on the mic.
Units are behind the suspect, so he clearly knows he's being pursued. So the airship is at liberty of using the night sun in this type of situation. And so we're continuing northbound now, 170 freeway. Again, a stolen vehicle out of the LAPD's Devonshire Division, which is the west end of the San Fernando Valley here. It's a chase that we first heard about when we were downtown, actually. We were coming
Schmitty
back
says
from
at the end of the
something
Prestige
else.
chase, you
And,
mentioned
we
that
got
it's a
over
part
there
of
within 10
top 5
minutes.
chases
The
ever,
car was
and they
just
all had
jumping
names.
off
Any
the
chance
170
you or someone
freeway
could
at
link
that
those
point,
5, 6
here
VOD
Victory,
YouTube links?
in that
They're so
Novo,
old. Most of those are so
shopping
old.
area.
Treroy
He
Jenkins
was
is in the
jumping on the
VOD
freeway
list.
right there.
The others, like the
And
Greg
then,
Compton
we
chase of
followed again southbound on
2016,
the 170
died
to
when
southbound
Periscope
101,
died.
where he exited there.
Mr.
As
Invincible
per
should be
Virgil
available
in,
somewhere.
the
There's
Hollywood
YouTube
area,
channels.
he made his way up
An anonymous angel
into
out
the
there who's
Hollywood
been
Hills.
downloading
He
all
got
the
lost,
streams and
turned
putting them
around,
on
and came
at
back to the
WAB
freeway. So now,
VODs on
northbound,
YouTube.
101 to northbound 170. And the 70, of course, the 170 rather.
Treroy
is
Jenkins,
going to
Mr.
come to an
Invincible
end
should
here
both
very
be
soon
available.
at
The other two are
freeway.
the Great
So
Compton
be
chase of
forced
2016
to
and the
either
Secret
exit
Tunnel
the
chase.
freeway prior to the merge
And
with
then
the
obviously
line,
the
or
Prestige.
continue
So that's the
northbound
5.
freeway through Arleta and Pacoima.
Those are the permanent, will live for eternity
So
5
here in LAPD
Hall of
talking
Famers.
about it, they're-
The 5 Hall of
they're
Famers.
Trying to see if CHP would like to take over, considering that it is on the freeway. They kind of are best equipped to do that in this type
No,
of situation.
this is not a 4-star chase. This is
And
this is
apparently
quite
that lead unit of
the
LAPD
face of a
is
3-star
having
chase.
Issues with the radio, so now it's going to
3-star
be,
chase means we're locked in,
CHP that
engaged.
is in pursuit. So
CHP,
now in
3 is
pursuit
impossible
of
to
this
just
stolen
drive around
car.
and
Started with
ditch
LAPD,
the
and now
police
we're with the
usually.
California Highway Patrol.
But the Chippy here is very locked in. As we continue, it looks like 170 northbound.
So CHP, now the lead agency, they are asking the LAPD units to back off because if they're going to take it, they want
Methamphetamine chase was too short.
So now,
The ending was
it's been a
worthy.
little bit of
It's like one
traffic
great
here at the
season.
merge
You're-
with the 5 freeway, very common, as the 170 comes
Oh,
to an
look
end,
who
the
it
5
is.
freeway begins.
Look who it is. Chief of Staff MS.
We're getting closer to where the
Not
south
pleased.
end started
Being
to be
dethroned in
elevated.
second place on
So
the
they continue
the
headed
sub
north
gifting
and
list.
then
Just
Coastal
dropped a
Freeway
10 sub
north
bomb in the
in
chat.
same area. Now, where this vehicle is
What's
taken
up,
from,
Chief
that
of
is
Staff? Good to see you
unknown to us
again.
at this time. We just
Appreciate
have
you
to
being so
check with
generous.
them.
It's
Certainly
unnecessary,
was the
but
vehicle
it is
been taken-
appreciated.
been taken, from another
Everyone else
division,
who's subscribed to the channel
like
as well.
Mission
You guys
or
keep
Fort
subbing, we keep
Observation, like
streaming.
LAPD,
And you know there'll be
reporting,
some
out of
ads
our
coming up
area.
at some
So
point,
this
which you can avoid.
Unknown where the vehicle was taken from and when, or how many people may be in the vehicle. It's also unknown if the driver is even a man or a woman. I'm still
3-star
waiting,
chase,
your
yeah, is
confirmation on
helicopters.
that.
Remember in
Now,
GTA, helicopters come out for the
northbound
3
the
stars.
5 freeway,
It's tough to just drive around and
entering
ditch them.
the
As we're getting a little aggressive here.
an area that we know well here in News Shopper 4.
Going over
This
to
is,
the
our
shoulder
home
at some pretty
but
decent
this
rates
is
of
the best
speed.
exiting here.
Could be getting off here, and that does once again does not look like an
Might be
interchange.
exiting, I think he is. Yeah,
And
the
we're
first
hot
one
into the
is
oh man,
Alright.
potential pit maneuver at the end of the off ramp here.
So exiting off of Terabella from the
Nope,
5 freeway.
too much traffic.
And
We're gonna skip
are we
all
gonna
of
go
that.
under the freeway, or are we gonna go
Oh,
oh.
oh.
Right now, it seemed like something went flying. But we just made a left-hand turn. George, he's directly behind us on Terabella, coming up to Laurel Canyon.
Okay, at least we're not. If we go too far, oh Jesus!
He just passed
Just
Laurel.
went through a red light at
Airport.
67 miles an
For the
hour.
airport on Terabella.
Yeah, we're dealing with some Burbank airspace here. Not LAX, but Burbank Bob Hope Airport. Oh, that was another almost red light. 90 miles an hour. Holy shit. He has hit the gas. Oh my God, look how fast we're going.
So headed toward, basically our home base here at Whiteman Airport.
Oh boy.
In a moment,
Oh my God.
closer, I'm going to transition and say a few words for our sister station, Telemundo. And we're coming here to the end of Terabella.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Nearly.
God, that was so fast. The angle of the camera did not do that justice. I imagine KCal was probably... Hold on, let me check KCal really quickly. Yeah, I'm going to put on... Just give me a second.
Real
It's
quickly, I'm just going to say a few words for our sister station.
It's such a
Telemundo.
better
Once
angle
something,
here.
Super dramatic happens. I'm going to move back to English. He's on Pierce, George. So just on
Des, are we paralleling Whiteman right now?
Looks like it, right?
Yeah, we're right next to Whiteman Airport right now, and the Metrolink tracks, and you know, a lot of intersections here that can get kind of plugged up because of those train tracks. If you know a train is coming through, you saw some, you know, in center turn lane there, they were going really fast there. Could have easily been a head-on collision, but now a wrong side driving here on Pierce Street. Well, I gotta wonder the area that we're going here. We've had some pursuits into this area, more than a couple. We are. Let's see what happens here. I have a feeling that the suspect is getting ready to get out and run in this community. Let's just see what happens, though. And
night sun blasting overhead. Right on top of him.
But that helicopter trying to keep the spotlight on him like a hawk. But, okay, we're kind of passing by.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't deal with NBC's quality of camera. It's a lot more difficult to see than we got Desmond and KCal's like HD. I feel like I'm watching PS5 versus Super Nintendo.
Unfortunately, these people see the flashing lights in the spotlight, and they're trying to get out of harm's way. But let's see here.
Not in the mood to stop. That feels like a gas station. It is.
Now we're over onto Glenos.
And we're just going to do a little U-turn. Oh, he didn't want to do a U-turn because he saw that giant Dodge Charger blocking the way. This feels like a pit.
Like they want to take an opportunity maybe to do a pit maneuver, but the suspect already up kind of a little bit too fast to be able to do that right now.
Too fast for pit. Too much traffic at the moment.
Northbound Glenoaks now towards the 118.
Dangerous chase here, though. Oh, intersection coming up.
Pursuit of a stolen car. The LAPD initially chasing this car, the gang units with the LAPD actually, and this person making contact outside of the vehicle with officers first, and then
Oh, pit. Oh, he's hitting the gas, though.
looking like, as Desmond said,
Look at that cage in the front of the chippy.
a pit maneuver.
Fast pit though at 52 miles.
Oh, it's above the approved miles per hour. This is where you pit them, though. When they slow down and they hit the brakes, making a left-hand turn, they open up that back left quarter panel. We side draft and just insert those claws. Just went flying over multiple speed bumps.
So you've got that West Valley unit though that's still back.
It's really
there.
going to
I'm
shake
surprised
that
they're
foundation
not
of
coordinating that to say
axles.
let's all back off or let's all be in it. But that's what the Altadena sergeant told their unit, and now Des actually is that West Valley unit backed out too?
Yep. Well, let's see here. Look at this. This is what I was talking about. No, they're still back there, but they're going to want to hurry. I think the suspect getting ready for a foot bail here. This is
Ejectocito territory.
Talking about here, where we've seen quite a few pursuits end, and you know they drove by and then doubled back into this area. And we'll see. Something may have just not sure. if
Keeps
something
throwing
just
shit
got
out of
thrown
the
or if that was something
window
that they
or
just kind of-
something.
Some debris that they kicked up, but you know, again,
Wants to
in
foot
this
bail.
area, a lot of you could have a lot of kids out here playing around. A lot of
Really wants to eject Ocido. You can tell he's pumping the brakes. There's another cop. Wow, they're all over this one.
Okay, now kind of circling away again. Let's see if they come back. Maybe didn't like what they saw there, but yeah, it's certainly looking like the suspect looking for a place to ditch the vehicle, and obviously, you know, we don't want the suspect to get away, but that would just be the best thing right now to get out of the car, because a real heightened sense of danger right now. I mean, they've had their lights off almost the entire time, and it's pretty dark out here now in the valley. Not a lot of very well lit streets.
That was close.
Call there back onto Sutter Avenue.
People can't see this guy coming, and he's barreling through intersections. Thank God the night sun is overhead. At least letting people know ahead that there's something serious coming. There's another unit. Was there spike strips down there?
The authorities still very apprised of this, and kind of wondering if LAPD is going to.
We're in Pacoima.
How dangerous is this? If it wasn't for the night sun there from the police helicopter, a lot of people wouldn't even know that this car with their
Exactly.
lights off
The night
are
sun is
barreling through
acting as the lights on the car at the very
streets
least.
where, you know, things have cooled off. It's a little nicer to be outside.
Not that easy, keeping that
Family,
night
dog
sun.
Walkers, people just walking their pets tonight.
Being
And
drunk in front of a
luckily,
urinal
those
and trying to
cars
hit that
got
one
out of
spot
that
while
more
you're
congested
pissing.
area, but going at 75 miles
Trying to
an
hit that
hour
one
on the
hole in
streets
the
of
little
Pacoima.
gate at the bottom,
What
right?
happened to those ground units, Desmond?
It's always shaking. Look how fast we're going. 80. 80 without lights. Oh, God. Red light coming up. Red light, red light, red light, red light. Oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God.
Big
Oh, my
intersection
God.
right there, and just it barely even tapped on the brakes to go through that. I'm just going to widen out and let's see if, gosh, yeah, there is no one immediately behind this suspect right now. I mean, they have a very, very wide berth, and it looks like they're, you know, kind of taking advantage of that. You can start to see some stuff hanging on. Oh, boy, I think they lost their rear bumper. I'm not sure if that was.
It's hanging. He's got a hangnail. Oh, that was from the. That could have been from the damage from the getting off the 101 freeway.
Could have easily lost control right there onto Brantford, and still with the lights off, I just can't believe.
Jack Ocido pulling over to the side of the road. He's going. He's looking for a spot to bail. Here we go. It's Jack Ocido time. Let's see if we got a clown car.
So
There he
the
goes.
danger
All
of
right.
The vehicle at 75 miles an hour is over, but here they are running, and they've got a spotlight, and I don't think we have any units
Of course.
chasing this person.
Do you see any homes
okay,
near
two
there?
coming around the corner.
Doge,
there's
could there be
definitely, well,
fur?
it's kind of more of a commercial
industrial
area,
area,
but
Get the night sun.
this, yeah, we'll see if we can come around this little industrial park right here. There are a couple of units. My pilot Rob letting me know that they are trying to guide in
right
right
there,
now. So you know, why did they?
I love
choose
the-
this
right
industrial
there.
park
Where?
here? If he knows somewhere to hide.
It's right there.
Sure,
Thanks for the
but
guidance.
here you can see the red and blue lights. They are
All right, here come the
and
cops.
hopefully,
yeah, open door.
well, yeah, inside looks like inside of this business right here.
After the way that last chase ended, I don't think the CHP is in much of a mood to let people go after they got embarrassed. We're gonna find out what
Now,
happens
got
here,
somebody
though.
Coming out, and letting them know, hey, they went in the back here, coming out with weapons drawn. Let's see if they could find the suspect or if they're able to slip out from a back door or something.
Yeah, and it just makes you wonder, you know, is this person armed, you know?
You can come out of this garage like Too Fast, Too Furious when all the doors open and 1,000 cars come flying out.
Ran through there with
Remember
people
that scene?
inside, or perhaps there was no one in there, you know, maybe milling about, but it doesn't seem like.
Chief
he
of
got the
Staff.
background yet, but
50.
that's certainly a
Holy
possibility.
shit.
And officers have their back
50.
turned.
That's got to be the biggest sub bomb I've ever seen. 50 tier 1 subs to all of you complainers. Oh my God. Chief.
Hopefully they're able to give
All right.
them
I'm not
some
even going to
details
say
about
Kai
the
goes for
back
50.
exit if
You guys are
there's
ridiculous.
a woman that was just, she just kind of
I
ran out of
appreciate it,
business.
but you guys are way too
But hopefully they're
generous.
able to gain some information from these people to say, like, here's where he could be. We don't think he can get
Kai and
out,
Chief
you know,
of
the
Staff
back door.
battling for
Ideally, they would-
second place
ideally,
supremacy in the
the
chat
business
right now.
park, as you
But for
mentioned,
now, here in the
you
chase,
know,
we are
he
in a
gets back,
garage
so
and we're
he
waiting
gets
on
back, he
potential
was
going out a
car
back door
area
or something.
some
We
other
got
type
units
of,
all over the place.
Industrial type stuff that's going on back there. So the good news, and I believe all those LAPD helicopters have FLIR on them, which is the heat sensing kind of technology on the
Heat
cameras. So
sensing
hopefully if he pops
technology.
out back there, they'll be able to see him running around. So ideally, he'll just be locked up in that business. And
Guy
they'll be able to
says,
make
"Nice
that approach
try."
and Make entry and just take him out. Worst case scenario, he slipped out the back and is running around somewhere in there.
We're showing our viewers once again the foot bail there on the right side of your screen happening just moments ago. Mike, as far as we know, only one person ran out of that car, right? We didn't see anybody else.
Right, and that
Unconfirmed
was the
that he
information
ran out the
we got,
back.
is that
This is a
is
replay
that
on
there
the
was only
right side
one
of the
person.
screen.
That's when they were
But
giving
they've
out
got
that
this garage
description.
surrounded. He's probably
They are requesting a perimeter right now, so I'm just listening to some of the radio.
he's
traffic,
probably
but
barricaded in there somewhere, but unaware.
You know, it makes you wonder.
That is
why
a
this
big
has been
ass
going on.
rifle.
there's
Oh
no
my
access
lord.
to the rear.
That is
So
not
there's no access to the rear, no
So
access
they're
to
in
the side.
that is
He's-
not a less than
that's
lethal.
good. I mean, he could turn into
That
a
is
standoff
not
situation
less
if
than
it was no
lethal.
fault, but at least they've got him cornered.
Contained, right?
And as Desmond pointed out, the danger to the motoring public is over because he's not on the streets anymore driving like that. So, you know, they'll make an entry at some point, or though they're obviously shouting and giving him commands and telling him to come out and do all of that. And if they
Yeah,
don't,
the Night Sun's
see,
not as easy to
how far
operate.
it's
They're
gonna
kind of
be
busy
there.
in a
We'll see
helicopter.
how far they want to take this and what information they have.
And
If
it's
they have any reason
shaking.
at all to believe that he is armed,
You're trying to
we
get
would
this
see
little
SWAT
spotlight on
turn
top of a
If he
vehicle
doesn't
that's
go
doing
on his
crazy
own,
rates of speed and
you
swerving
could
all
see
over the
SWAT. You
place.
could also see K9 come out as well and try
Oh,
to get this person out.
did I
So,
hear K9?
certainly at this point,
Everyone's
they are giving
favorite
him command
letter
and
number
telling him-
combination.
But they're getting away from the door there, Mike.
Yeah, they're taking. If you look at these CHP officers, they're which is interesting because not all of them are doing it. But
If you could take
it
one
kinda
letter
looks like
and
maybe
one
giving
number
them
and
almost
put
a
them
cover
together,
position, get behind their
K9.
covers, or at least discussing that. But it's weird that they're not all doing it. It is interesting though, right? They're not.
We have not seen a Doge
And we got somebody running back there. That CHP
in quite
officer.
some
Makes you
time.
wonder if they think that maybe he is
Fur
armed
missile
because there's
potential
someone
here.
who
Is he
was
going to the
away
back to
from
find
the
a
door,
Doge?
away from the
He's
area
high-stepping.
there, and now they're back at the patrol car. So it
Is
makes
there
you
a Doge
wonder,
somewhere in there?
What's happening inside there? We saw a woman run out of there. She was probably in there perhaps working, and she was immediately.
TJ Ryerson is back. That someone must have told TJ Ryerson his lead is being threatened slowly but surely. What's up, DJ? Welcome back.
Second agency actually to take over this pursuit. Initially, it was the LAPD.
For now, we're in a
gang
standoff
that was in
situation,
contact
people.
with This person outside of their vehicle at one point earlier in the evening, and then that person got back into their car, and that's when this pursuit started. And is now coming to an end at this industrial park area. And it seems like the CHP officers are talking about what they're going to perhaps be doing next, but they don't look like they're taking a stance like they're
Yeah.
nervous about what's happening in front of them or the person that's in there.
Well, if there's no
Which is
exit,
interesting to me. I
then
mean,
they have to
you've got-
prepare
this
as
is
if,
an
although
issue
this
where
person
you're
is
two
armed.
agencies, so who's going to take
So
command of
they're
the
gonna need a
situation?
riot shield and/or a
I would say
Doge.
technically, CHP was the one that had the pursuit, so it might be their situation to be in control of, but you know they'll coordinate that there on the ground. But obviously, each department has difficult.
Last thing you wanna do is go into an
tactical.
enclosed
So one will
space and have this
transition
person
into a
be
support role,
armed,
and one will take command of
right?
the
That's why they're gonna take
tactical
their time.
situation. We'll see how that plays out, but that's what's happening. You've got the CHP officers that have gone behind their patrol car right there, and then on the right, you've got the LAPD officers that are just kind of standing behind the bush, not really taking any kind of cover stance at all. And I don't see, well, it's hard to see, but I can't tell if anybody has weapons drawn right there. But I mean, obviously, they've got some, you know, they know he's in there, but their stances are interesting how they're
No
kind of
guns
playing this.
trained as
Yeah.
we usually see at the end of a
Right.
pursuit, right?
And it's so dark there too, Mike. You did hear on the
Retail
radio
Bear.
that,
It was
perhaps the
Sunday
owner of
night
that warehouse
into
told
Monday
police
morning.
there's
It
no
was
front door,
until
there's
about
no-
12 a.m.
there's
Pacific
no
time,
way
so
to
3 o'clock on the
leave
East
except
Coast.
That roll-up door.
Right, and you saw that security guard in that light blue uniform. He's
Yeah.
actually standing. Des, if you show that CHP car right there, that security guard is right
blue
there
shirt.
in that light blue shirt with the CHP officers. And it sounds like that's. Sorry,
Right there.
I'm still listening. He can't go business to business. They're clarifying that. They're getting a plan together. Yeah, CHP sounds like they're going to let LAPD get a team together to potentially make entry.
So maybe
So-
this might turn into a SWAT situation?
Well, it sounds like they actually are forming a team to maybe go in. So we'll see. It just depends on how they want to turn it up. And I don't know, Des. There was a brief mention of the roof, but I don't. He's not up there at all that you've seen. Is he?
Once again, we have a scene from the town.
No, it doesn't look like there would be any easy roof access. I mean, unless
The
they do
garage
some
scene.
Mission Impossible stuff, kind of climbing through the.
It's
air
not
conditioning
Mission
ducts
Impossible,
right there.
Desmond. It's Too
I mean,
Fast, Too
out in the
Furious.
West, we've definitely heard of suspects hiding in crawl spaces and stuff like that.
No, this is not. I don't think this is a
And you wonder
Bearcat
how,
situation at
the
all.
suspect is taking
Bearcats are
photos right
usually
there.
brought in when it's a car
Must not have
extraction.
realized that he went into a business that didn't have a back door. Probably just assumed that there would be one. And frankly, that would have been extremely bad news. As I zoom out, it looks like maybe like a mini wrecking yard or something back here. Could have been so many places for that suspect to hide. They do still kind of have all of this covered regardless. You can see, units posting.
Oh, he's not leaving unless it's in cuffs or a body
CHP
bag.
off of Brantford
I think we've
and
established
San
that.
Fernando Road, kind of between San Fernando and
But after that
Freeway,
6-star
in
chase,
this little industrial park,
after I saw Luka Doncic
and
get traded,
one way
anything's
out,
possible in the year
which is,
2025.
totally swarming with officers. And yeah, is the suspect armed? How desperate are they? I mean, it's pretty clear at this point, like, how this is going to end. So, if this is going to be an LAPD situation, this could definitely turn into a long, drawn-out situation. They're going to sit and kind of, yell commands at them for a very long time.
What was the
before they
plan? There was
keep the
the
ball
contact.
spot, whereas
There was the
CHP 's taking
contact.
the lead. I mean, we've seen them so many times just come in, they'll put on their ballistic shields.
What was the plan getting out of the car? He was looking to eject Ocido. What, you think they were just not going to follow up with you foot-bailing?
Just kind of go in like that. But
It's just what's so majestic about these chases. You get into the minds of these people. That was almost a wreck right there. Did he make contact? That should have been a T-bone.
Up to the suspect, probably just kind of running out the
Like,
clock
they're
inside
they're
and
panicking
realizing
so much
this
that
is
any sort of
almost
reason or
certainly
strategy for the most part
unless, like I said, they find
is just
someone
out the
who
window,
can
and then they
see
start
a way
running
to
like
get out of the
this,
situation.
and then they get tired, and then they
They're
give up.
completely
How many
surrounded
times have we
in
seen
a
people
place
just go
where
running
one way
aimlessly,
in and
trying to
out.
blend in,
It should just be a
and then
matter
they
of
get
time,
caught?
but the way some of these
The
situations
criminals
go,
are
it could
evolving.
take a
We have
while.
seen
It is so
multiple
dark out
get
there,
away.
Desmond. You're showing us such an incredible,
Usually not from foot
police
pursuits, though.
presence out there that,
The smart
nothing
ones know how to get rid of the
warehouse.
choppers and the
Can
ground
you
units.
tell, even though it's so dark, is it a wrecking yard in the back that parking lot you were showing us? Is it just a bunch of wrecked cars?
Yeah. It definitely looks like a wrecking yard or like a pick apart, somewhere where
Yeah.
they disassemble cars and sell, parts that are in demand on the used car market. It might be an operation like that. But, then I'm kind of wondering if there's no rear entrance into that, like, what is that yard even
Right.
attached to? Maybe I think it's actually might be a part of this other wider building.
But still so many
over
places
in
to
this
hide,
area
right?
that I have highlighted, so.
Big Daddy JB Swaggy in the chat just asked the question.
Yeah, we're gonna keep Desmond Shaw above this. And
What was the
Sky
6-star
Cal,
all
provide
about? There was a
updates throughout the
6-star
night
chase.
now.
Oh, nothing happened. Don't worry
As,
about it.
police
You missed.
tonight
You didn't miss
still
anything.
continuing to search for a
Oh, no,
pursuit
no, 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 no,
suspect.
no.
They believe that he is
We don't go
inside
away from chases,
this
K-Cal.
warehouse right now, and they are making a plan right now to
What you missed?
get him out of there.
You know
But
where you
it's
can
unclear
watch the
exactly
chase, the
what that
6-star
plan will
chase?
be, but we'll be sure to
There's a
update
movie
you
called The
throughout the night here on
Prestige.
KCAL. Well, now,
Okay.
Dave, the search
Well, you know who
is
I
on
know
time.
someone who's going to stay on top of this chase, and she goes by the name of Eliana Moreno, because she is Ellie in the heli.
De las otras puertas. Entonces, cuando el momento ideal llegue, los oficiales de la policía de Los Ángeles de la división FEL van a entrar al edificio y tratar de encontrar al sospechoso y finalmente poderlo arrestar, porque esta es una persecución que ya ha durado más de media hora. Empezó en el Valle de San Fernando, se fue al sur hacia Hollywood antes de regresar una vez más, donde finalmente aquí terminó en el área de Pacoima, donde el sospechoso continúa prófugo.
Did you guys get that?
Okay, back with you guys here in English. What I was just saying in Spanish is that LAPD was told by the employees that there's really no other way in or out of this building. So they're pretty confident they're going to be able to get this guy whenever the time is right. They're going to approach and try to locate him in the building and take him into custody. Now, this is a very large building, but I don't know if the one unit leads to the other. The unit where he ran in, I just looked at the number. It says it's unit 19, but I don't know if there's any way for him to hop over to any of the nearby businesses, if they have a shared attic or anything of that nature. So at this point, that's unclear, but LAPD is pretty confident that he's in there because the employees told them that there's really no other way for this guy to get out of the building. I am hearing that officers are trying to get some traffic control here through the area. They're trying to get traffic stopped through the area, so they're trying to block Brantford. Not San Fernando Road per se, but they are trying to block Brantford to prevent BFW coming this way.
Okay, now we wait. It's just us and Ellie. went 1 and 2 in my baseball bets today. Not great, not terrible. 3.6 Runkin. I did have the Diamondbacks who... was anyone watching the Diamondbacks game by any chance? There was a guy... If you have MLB package, go back and watch it, especially the Texas Rangers feed. In the 9th inning, they talk about him. There's a guy right next to the microphone of the Texas Rangers broadcast who every at-bat, fire Nico! And then his voice started to run dry at the end of the game. He's sitting there by himself, like doing this whole thing by himself. You just hear him, fire Nico! And he was really digging deep at the end. Fire Nico! Just on a mission by himself. Yeah, I promise you, if you go back and watch the game on replay, you will hear him every at-bat.
It's so hard to tell what type of business this is. I know it is a granite yard in the next lot over, but I don't know that there's any connection between this building and the granite yard. I think it's Arizona Tile, I want to say is what it's called.
While we wait, 55.5 wins is a lot, man. My biggest bet is Bucks under. It's like 40. I think it's like 44.5 or something. Maybe 46. Forgot what I bet.
Will you scoot forward just a bit, George? Thank you. I'm getting that building in the way. At the bottom of the frame.
Birdies in the Air says, proud to be. 12 months of counting. Look at that. After 12 months, you start thinking about moving in together. One of my best friends from home, my former roommate, you guys probably know Freddie, just got engaged. That leaves, let's see, there's 5 of us that are super close from home, like middle school, high school. 3 are married or engaged. That leaves just 2 of us. Yours truly. Good news is there's a new girl in the picture. Be at the Dodger game on Friday. Come say what's up.
The unit is vacant, is what they're saying. So they believe that that's where he's at. Apparently, it may connect to at least one more unit, but they're blocking everything so that there's really no way this guy can get out. Can he get in the attic? Quite possible. We've had that happen before.
So far, so good. We've been here before many times, people.
Before they try to approach.
I'm a serial dater. Kai, you gave out so many subs tonight. I will agree with you for 24 hours. Clippers winning it all, even though I refuse to drink the Kool-Aid. Kai is on a mission to witness a Clippers championship. Kai, would you be rooting for the Clippers if Harden wasn't there, though? It's not Olga. Does she have Sky? She doesn't know about SkyWab yet. She knows about Radio Wob. She's been listening to me on the radio. We've been playing this game where she's telling if I could sneak in a word during the segment, because it's August, right? Antonio and I are just kind of bullshitting for 3 hours, even though the shows have been good. She gives me a word that I try and sneak into a sentence and make it sound natural and see if I can get Antonio to pick up on it.
I'll take this.
So yeah, she gets the show.
I cleared it, and then I can still see the door.
She's shut. No, it's gonna be. My friend is as bad as I am and he's also building a base. I don't think either of us are anytime soon. Kiki asks, "Wait, you're on the radio?" I love that. This is why I love doing police chases, because this is a completely different audience that has no clue what my full-time job is. No, I have not fixed her a Rayo's meal yet. It's on the menu though, but she makes Italian food herself from scratch. So Rayo's probably doesn't do her meals justice, I've been told. She knows she has 2 months left of seeing me. That's usually a problem, yeah. NBA season coming up. Got some stuff in the works. I may be adding responsibilities too. But for now, it's going to be SiriusXM and the Prophet X shows. Timothy Bucket says, wait, this guy works at SiriusXM?
So now we patiently wait here for...
And Ellie, we love you for this. Just stay right here. Talk sweet nothings to us. We got nothing else to do. I got no bets.
To 2 units in this large commercial building.
I will put on the Dodger game, though.
Can't go beyond that, and there's nobody else inside. Everyone who was in ran out.
What's the score?
I did see one lady in a blue dress. She ran out.
Do you guys know
whereas
about the
suspect,
best way to
and
stream?
at this point, no word on
TVapp.to.
whether the guys possibly armed.
It's so good.
There's really nothing to lead us to believe that he is, but of course officers will
You
always
get
be
anything
as
you
if
want,
he is
like crystal
officer,
clear.
So they will approach with either their shields or guns
Here's
drawn,
Monse. Walked his last time. He's 0 for 2.
K9 before they enter the building and try to take him into custody. They'll of course also give the guy a chance to get out on his own. They'll make announcements, and they'll usually do that in Spanish and in English, just in case he doesn't.
Spanish and English? What about, like, Mandarin?
If he still doesn't respond, then that's when they can move in and try to take him into custody. This could become a SWAT situation if they believe that he's armed, but at this point, we have no information to lead us to believe that he does.
TVapp.to.
We're stealing a car, a Ford SUV, and it was LAPD Devonshire Division officers who first.
Yeah,
spotted
we're a
the
long way
car.
from
It was
Devonshire, I
around 8
think.
o'clock or so. And that is when they tried to pull him over, but he failed to yield. So he made his way through surface streets.
What do I miss about Japan the most? Asked DJ Muns. The people, super nice, respectful and friendly. The food,
is what I'm hearing.
the food is probably number 2. Sorry, I was talking and I missed Ellie said something's happening.
Yeah, so CHP has their K9 en route, is what we're
Oh, Doge!
That was one of the things I was just talking about, was potentially bringing out the dog.
Jug!
As I was saying, suspect jumped on the 170.
Doge inbound. No Bearcat. Instead, no cats. Tonight. Tonight it's Doge. Who's a good boy, Skip.
Out of that mess and back onto the 101 freeway, he went north 101.
Doge is en route.
Where he transitioned onto the 5 and then exited.
We are going to have ourselves a fur missile, people.
And then once he was on surface
Will they let him go inside of the garage, or will they let him go outside and we get to see him drag his ass out?
Right there off of Van Nuys, just north of Whiteman Airport.
They're going to make an announcement. We're going to unleash the dog. Come out with your hands up. They do that like 3 times, and then they let the dog go.
San Fernando Road to the south, and then he made that westbound turn onto Brantford, where he abandoned the vehicle and took off running.
Bishop Eric. you people in the chat who have your screen names as just one word.
Suspect ran in.
Your name was Bishop Eric, but I started off saying Bishop Eric or Bishop Eric.
He's in there by himself. He
30
has
months,
access to
29
units
straight.
within this very
Appreciate
large
you, my friend.
commercial building. But they're saying that he really has no other way out. The employees say that that open door is the only way in, it's the only way out. So unless he...
Look at all those cops. You can't, oh shit, sorry, you can't see them because of my window, but there's about 14 units blocking
the LAPD or
traffic.
CHP who are now working here in conjunction. They're trying to give
Geodude
priority here to the
94,
LAPD since
Abstinent
this is their
Sloth.
jurisdiction, it's federal division.
Those are quite some names.
But the CHP is sending their K9 unit over, so
It's a
if that's the case,
CHP
then they
K9
have to
unit.
take the lead. So they're still trying to sort all of that out. But for now,
Bark for us.
for those of you who live in
Woof.
the area, what you should know is Brantford Street is shut down through the area. That's basically avoided between San Fernando and Laurel Canyon. That's what I would do. So avoid Brantford. Laurel and San Fernando are still open through the area. Instead of Brantford, you can take Sheldon, you can take Osborne, Van Nuys, Terrebonne. You have some options there, thankfully. And at this time of the night, there really isn't too much traffic on Brantford. It's mostly commercial right through here. On the Laurel Canyon side of it, there are a lot of apartments there, but you can still access that via Laurel Canyon. So at this point, it really won't have too much in the way of a traffic impact for people in the Pacoima area. But again, Brantford shut down between Laurel Canyon and San Fernando Road.
Copy. Damn, that Angels game is packed. Freeway Series. I've never seen that many people in an Angels game since Troy Percival was pitching.
Buenas noches una vez más desde el helicóptero. Seguimos aquí sobre Pacoima, sobre un
Get in
edificio
price to
comercial
Dodger Stadium
donde la
right now
policía
for
de Los
Friday
Ángeles
night's game against the
junto con la
Padres.
policía
$100 for last row tickets.
una sospechosa
Are you
de
fucking
robo
kidding me?
de auto.
For baseball? Regular season?
Estuvo manejando desde el Valle de San
Crazy.
Fernando hasta el área de Hollywood en un vehículo robado, un carro Ford, café en color. Él era la única persona adentro del vehículo. La persecución se fue del Valle de San Fernando hacia Hollywood antes de que el sospechoso se diera la vuelta y regresara hacia el norte, donde tomó la autopista 5 en dirección norte, se salió en la calle Terrabella, manejó por las calles.
Is it because the Padres series is that? It's like Padres Dodgers has become bigger than Giants Dodgers somehow.
San Fernando Gardens. Y eventualmente, después de manejar por el complejo de apartamentos,
Yeah, I understand it's two teams at the top of the division, but $100 for baseball last row tickets is nuts. And Dodgers are always expensive. Well, the Dodgers are greedy because they're paying their guys a bazillion dollars. You know what they did was they kicked out, I know this for a fact, they kicked out all of their brokers that were buying season tickets in bulk. They kicked them out. They canceled their season tickets. And the Dodgers, when you go to like SeatGeek or TickPick, StubHub, Game Time, any of these sites, and you see seats listed on there, it's the Dodgers actually selling their own tickets and just inflating the price up the wazoo. And they probably have deals cut with all these different secondary exchanges.
About an hour, Jamie. And we're right next to base, so...
Eliana's got an hour left of gas, which is good. Yeah, dude. I sat in the club for a Clippers Blazers on a Tuesday night, $20 a pop. Not all that long ago, like 2 years. Dodger game tickets. I've been in there. Random regular season weekday games. $25 reserve level. Not even the upper reserve, lower reserve. $100 just to get in. It's like $22 for a hard seltzer. Crazy, man.
Let's go forward a little bit, George.
How much was the baseball game in Japan? Actually, a lot. So I sat in the
Either
outfield.
descending or falling.
American, because remember how powerful the American dollar is in Japan? Everything's half off. It cost me $78 to sit in the bleachers in the outfield for a Tuesday 2 p.m. pitch. Every seat was taken. 50,000 in the Tokyo Dome. El Trafico? No, I'm good on that. I'm not an MLS guy. I love international soccer, but not so much club. I was a Man City fan because they weren't the Yankees. They weren't Man United. And then they bigger than Man United. I guess the same applies to the Mets, but I don't have a championship like Man City does. Kai says, let me get you a good seat in Fenway. We'll talk some business. That's a long way away from me, Kai. It's been 30 minutes, but a Doge is inbound, people, so you're not going to want to leave just yet. We could have... What do I always say about chases? Not only is it always something different, but they just escalate out of nowhere. Nowhere some shit could happen. He comes running out of there, and who knows? Yeah, did you see the size of Cristiano Ronaldo's engagement ring? That's the shit that you saw from the movie Blood Diamond. That's how big that thing is. That diamond is worth the GDP of Tuvalu.
That is a long ways away from Pacoima, where we find ourselves now at the termination of this pursuit. here off of Brantford and San Fernando Road. That's near Whiteman Airport. This is the LAPD Foothills jurisdiction. They're here along with the California Highway Patrol.
You got a ticket to Coors Field and 2 beers for under $10 this year? I don't care what the Rockies' record is. $10 and 2 beers? That does not seem realistic.
So you see
I would just go. It's gorgeous this time of year. Why wouldn't you just? Who cares about the baseball? Put your feet up. Just watch the sunset for $10. It's cheaper than going to the grocery store.
Airship is the only unit on the chase. No patrol units are visible when.
What are you guys saying? That's a lie.
And they do that because they're trying to get the guy to drive a little bit more calmly.
The ticket and 2 beers. Yeah. Maybe under 10 British pounds.
And he will surrender and give up. So, in this case, there were
Yeah, $10 at a stadium for a beer is nothing. Dodger Stadium, those things are 22.
And was able to guide the patrol units to the termination once this guy ran inside where
Coors Field is the best outdoor bar in Denver. That I believe. Just who cares about the baseball? Just something cool happens, you turn around and check it out. It's like going to a horse race.
So they're gonna wait for the K9. Jamie, one of the helicopters left. We've got 2 left here, so there's 3 of us.
And the Brewers are very good. The Brewers remind me of the 2015 Royals. You just couldn't get any of their guys out. They always move dudes over. Every out is exhausting. They have pitching.
Will you scoot forward again, George?
2015 Royals.
Thank you.
But you could say the same last year, and guess what happened to them? That's just, who's going to beat the Dodgers, man? $3 beers before first pitch? Is that at Colorado? It's got to be like out of a keg, Busch Light or something. Well, Coors, I guess.
That's good there again. I can see them. Yeah, sometimes that commercial building just to the left of the screen, it will pop in the frame and then it blocks their view, or our view of them. But I can see them again.
Rolling Rock. I love Rolling
So
Rock.
here now,
Oh, we got an
the
update.
CHP units are being released, so this will be LAPD's handle. So you'll see that unit there.
All right, CHP is about to be replaced by LAPD, and we know.
There's a CHP cruiser there. And you can tell who's CHP and who's LAPD because CHP officers, they wear all tan here in the state of California, and the LAPD wears all blue. So that's where
There you
would
go.
know
You
the
learn
difference
something every
between
day. CHP has tan uniforms. LAPD wears
Of course,
blue.
The cruisers themselves are also different, but in terms of
Oh man, there's a place here in LA called The Brig. You can get Rolling Rocks for $5 a pop. Rolling Rock is good. I've never had a bad Rolling Rock ever. No, at the Brig, if you go to the Brig on a Friday or Saturday, they have La Fortaleza, the best food truck in Southern California. Boy, do they make some good Mexican food.
Jamie, if you can hear me, I have the tape queued up to show you the part that we missed. I can feed that back right now, and then if something happens, I'll just switch back over. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Is this a replay?
So, for everyone watching, you're going to see the car back on the move. It's this
What?
is all just a replay.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Eliana.
Those of you who are watching know that
You
my
scared the
system
shit
was
out of
out
me.
there for a couple of minutes, so I still continued to record on board, so we were still overhead as all of the action continued. So I am feeding back the footage from earlier, so that's what you're going to see. You're basically going to see the termination here. So the vehicle in the video makes that turn onto Pierce Street. So then he's very soon going to end up at the San Fernando Gardens. He'll drive around there for a bit and then eventually end up back on San Fernando Road before he ditches the car on Branford and takes off into this building. So that is what you're going to see here in the next few minutes. Again, this is a replay from earlier, no longer live. The guy's still firmly in that building hiding somewhere.
Five, top of the eighth. You know, it was probably for the best that this game ended up the way that it did, because Michael Conforto's probably going to get DFA'd. What the hell happened to him? That double play was brutal. Not even batting the Mendoza line anymore. No, this is Eliana. For those of you just rejoining the chase here, this is Eliana's feeding in the raw footage, running it back so she can record it, and then she's going to go back to... We're waiting on the K9s. He was great for the Mets. God, is he bad now. That's when they tried a pit maneuver. Broblade says, okay, I just went down the TV app rabbit hole. Welcome. What does Morpheus say? Welcome to the real world. How amazing is TV app? Anything you want. What Stream East used to be.
So if you're watching our replay, here's where the driver makes his way here.
All right, he's going to eject Ocito here shortly, and then we'll be back hopefully to
He'll end
live
up back
feed.
On, Pierce Street here, so that's Pierce, and then he'll eventually end up on San Fernando Road, which is the major thoroughfare that runs here through the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, I use TV app for everything.
He'll make that turn here very soon, and then eventually, after he's on San Fernando Road, he won't be on that for long until he gets onto Branford and abandons the vehicle.
It's been a rough couple of nights for LAPD after the 6-star
There's
prestige
his turn
chase.
onto San Fernando.
God, I still got this tennis injury. You guys ever injured your pectoral major? It's the muscle underneath your armpit. Oh, it hurts when I try and stretch it. Tennis injury. My forehand is just too electric. I'm out of commission for a month. I gotta let this thing heal because it feels like if I go out there again, it's gonna tear. I don't know why you guys kept sending me that motorcycle crash. That's from like 5 years ago. I don't know why it was making the rounds on the internet today.
Make announcements and put together the arrest team, moving.
Did the wristband finally get a successor? What do you mean, this? It's wrist guard, first of all. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking about, because I had a shoulder sling on. I was doing a stream with the wrist guard and the shoulder sling on the same arm. Shit hurts. It really hurt for like 4 days. Strain, grade 1 pectoral major strain. A couple days I couldn't even like lift a cup. Where's that? Why was that vehicle smoking? Did you see that shit smoking? Must have really done a number on those brakes. It's still smoking. When's the last time you've seen brakes that hot before?
And Desk, that completes the footage that you didn't have before. I'm going to move back to live.
All right, so we're coming. What? Woman? All right, back to live. I don't know, man. We were told the firm missile was en route, and they're taking their dear sweet time.
Now, back out here live, we were just replaying some of the footage there. And
Conforto's officially out of the game. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the last time you'll see him.
Inside of this building, we are hearing that the game plan is for them to wait for the K9's arrival. Once the dog arrives, then that is when they can kind of start getting the plan into motion, get an arrest team together, make announcements, and try to take this guy into custody. So that's pretty much what we're waiting for.
Oh, this is bad news. Blake Trinan in that weak-ass slider coming off the IL against Trout.
We continue to wait for its arrival. Once it does get here, that's when perhaps the guy will be taken into custody. For now, he's still somewhere within this very large commercial
He's been
building.
throwing atom balls lately.
Fernando Road in the Pacoima area.
That slider is just like a frisbee. 2-0. I don't know. The puppy's inbound. I don't know what else to tell you people. LAPD likes to take their time. I need a snack. I think it's Cheetos. Should I get Cheetos? Or... I'm in this weird spot of not getting a new round of groceries because I'm leaving for Europe. And I want to get a whole new Instacart order. Trying to survive off of what I have. Walks Trout on 5 pitches, predictably. This is bad news for the Doyers. Trinan cannot throw strikes that are not meatballs.
Oh yeah, coming this way. Yeah. Yeah, that could be the K9 arriving. You're right.
Oh, K9.
I'm sure that's why they're coming.
All right, I'm gonna get my Cheetos. I'll be right back.
We do see some units coming off here in the distance, so perhaps that is the K9 unit that we're waiting for.
Actually, we're calling it audible. People are gonna call me a madman, but I do like to eat peanut butter.
Yeah,
Straight from the
they're coming
jar.
this way. Yeah. Jamie, we have not heard anything to confirm or deny that he is armed.
Oh, by the time it took me to get my peanut butter, Blake Trinan 3-0. Oh, this is a normal thing? Okay, cool.
Nobody in the building building with him. All of the employees ran out when he ran in. So they know that it's vacant. They know that he has access to 2 of the units, but neither has any people inside. And I think the canine is just arriving now, so we may start to...
Oh, there's Doge. There's a Doge in there.
The suspect vehicle?
There's a Doge.
Oh, I don't think it's a storage unit because there were employees inside. This is an industrial center, is what it says, the Brantford Industrial Center. So I think each unit, operates as a different business. He just ran into the one that had the door open.
Make way for the MVP.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a building where there's a collection of small businesses in each one.
Oh, how do you swing at that Trident power sinker? I should be rooting for the Angels because maybe that'll tank Dodgers' ticket prices. And also, I said $100 to get in. I'm not taking my date to sit last row at Dodger Stadium. So if the last row is $100, imagine what a decent seat costs. Thanks to Kai and DJ. Maybe I can afford it. No, we've already been on dates. So far, so good. And it's funny, it worked out because I was actually supposed to be on a first date with someone else. We had been talking to each other, FaceTiming like all week. It was going great. And then guess what happened? Date day. Not feeling too well. I gotta stay at home, unfortunately. I can't make it. So then the response to that is, all right, I've been through this a million times. So if you want to hang out, I'm down. Just reach out to me again. But I'm not going to keep engaging with you unless you actually are sick and actually want to follow up. Well, I haven't heard from her since. And that was Saturday. But what that allowed me to do was go out with my boys who were in from out of town. And then we ended up, one of them actually was on a Riot date, and she brought a +1. And then we ended up hitting it off. So by her, the original girl canceling, it got me to the girl that I'm probably better with. So funny how the world works. Blake Trinan slider. Strike 3. Yeah, you create your own luck, butterfly effect. Worked out perfectly. Got to have a good night with my boys. And had a great time with that girl. And now we're going on another official date. Do you Gen Z people not know what riot is? Why do you keep thinking I say riot? Fork always with peanut butter. No spoon. Fork is the official utensil for eating peanut butter. Yes, absolutely.
So this is on Brantford. The K9 unit has arrived. We have lots of officers.
K9 unit.
And I see them talking to someone.
We're huddling up here.
Employees who are in the building, likely just trying to get a lay of the land of what.
Explain myself with the peanut butter fork.
Try to approach.
Look.
With the K9.
It's just
I haven't seen them bring the dog
perfect.
out yet, but he's there in
great
the
utensil.
vehicle. So from there, it's a short little walk over here to.
It's peanut butter. It doesn't. You get the same scoopage, and you can dig further with a fork.
Last seen running in, and again, this is some sort of business. There were employees here at the time. They all ran out when the guy ran in. Unclear if he's armed.
Yeah, spoon too much on the spoon. Fork, perfect amount.
Is or isn't. So, of course, LAP's gonna have.
You guys keep asking about the dating app. Yes, Raya is invite-only dating app.
For example, we don't know if.
It wasn't my Raya date. The date I was supposed to be originally on was through Hinge.
Opportunity where the vehicle was left running and the guy jumped in and took off. So at this point, that is unknown, but officers, of course, have to treat it as if he is armed. So they're going to approach very carefully with their guns drawn, with shields. They'll have the K9. They're going to make plenty of announcements before they attempt to take this guy into custody.
Yeah, I'd say Hinge is the best. It's sad that I know that because I spend so much time on it. Girls treating you like Bradley Beal treated Matt Ishbia. Blank checks. On which date do I bring up the police chases? Soon. She's going to find out because she's listening to the radio show now.
So again, this is Brantford.
She knows about, I think she knows about the Twitter and the radio.
Brantford is an east-west street. It runs between Laurel Canyon and San Fernando Road, which are the other majors here through the area. So it's
Oh,
gonna
and
be shut
tomorrow.
down this time. It's not really too busy
I
of a
talked about it on the
street.
show, so it shouldn't
It's
be
mostly commercial, and
much of a
it's
secret.
night. There's really not too
But
much,
I'm going to have Amazon over here in this apartment with all my jerseys on the wall. They're filming their opening montage before you watch
but we continue to wait here. Again,
before you
the
watch like a
K9
game,
has
NBA
arrived.
game on Amazon. They'll do their 30-second little hype video,
That would arrive on scene.
and there's gonna be it's one of those like quick cut videos with graphics, and they're gonna be in my apartment filming for some of that.
Likely in part because CHP
With me
actually,
involved.
left altogether.
I don't know if
So
it'll
the
make the
units
final
that
cut,
arrived
but
do appear to be
they're coming over
LAPD
tomorrow,
units,
so that may conflict with
and, quite the number
if there's a
of
chase
units.
around like
Now,
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
some
I'm gonna
people,
be
might
in the middle of a
wondering
shoot.
why such a large response
But if you-
for
Instead of,
what is
most people are going to be
simply a
surprised. Like, what the
robbery
fuck is
of a
WAB on my
vehicle
television?
theft.
I'm getting ready for an Amazon Prime game. It's just me, like, sitting in the living room getting... They want a shot of me preparing to watch NBA or something.
This person had outstanding warrants, if they were wanted for any type of violent crime.
Oh, yeah, I'll try and keep the wrist brace on. And that great call. I'm going to keep the wrist brace on.
So that's why they have to be
Yes.
careful at the termination of these things, because they really don't know who they're
If I can get the wrist brace on the
what
official
kind of
Amazon
things
intro
they're
for the
involved in.
NBA, oh my God.
Again, I'm hearing the canines are starting to get ready.
Oh, the canines are starting to get ready. Do they need to stretch? Do they need to get dressed? Is it like a stripper that shows up to a frat house needs to go get ready? It's a damn dog. They're getting ready, warming up in the bullpen. What's up, DJ? Oh, DJ Ryerson giving out some more subs. 746 and counting. Hang up the Summer League poster behind me right here? What do you mean? It is hung up. Enter do they come out to music? Oh, the doors are open. Yeah, I want to hear Enter Sandman. I want to hear the Edwin Diaz trumpets. Kai, what are you doing? 5 more subs?
Jamie,
Canine fluffer. A canine fluffer. A canine pimp. Getting the strippers ready for the... He's going to be over there stretching his elbows, getting ready to run in here. Oh, Otani at the plate against Kenley. Top of the ninth, 5-5. Let's go. You know a cutter's coming, Shohei. Oh my God! That ball is so gone. Oh, hold on. Thank you, Shohei. 115 miles an hour off the bat. Back in Anaheim. Oh, he's the best ever. He's the best ever. It's not even close. Best baseball player in the history of the planet. Dodgers are on the road, and it sounds like a championship parade. Yeah, let's see. Oh, my God. Just a grooved fastball. Bat flip, point, fist pump, sumimasen, totemo oishitasu. Thank you for the meatball. 115. Right down the pipe. Thank you, Shohei. Do you guys remember? Longtime followers will know. Remember when Shohei was 40-1 to win MVP? I was just laughing my ass off that whole year. That was the easiest bet I've ever hit. Every night it was thank you, Shohei. And we get Doge. He's coming. There's the man. There's the. Oh, she's identifying the dog breed. Oh, we gotta pee. We gotta pee on the tree first. We gotta pee. Oh, that's a long pee. This is part of the warming up process. He got fluffed by the canine unit. This is the longest pee. Okay, here comes Doge. Tactical wee. Get the trumpets ready. Lights flashing. Get that. You know what? The night sun should flash like Citi Field does with Diaz. Start flashing the night sun. Enter Sandman. What? We turn around. Why did the cop grab his head?
He forgot his helmet. So
Oh, he forgot his helmet. Numbnuts. Oh my God. Fucking LAPD, man. Taking L's lately. Or it could be Sandstorm. Who came out to Sandstorm? Any closers come out to Sandstorm? Oh my God, hurry up. You fluffed the Doge for this. And the pimp fell down the stairs. Gotta go all the way back to the van to get your damn helmet.
quick look back at the scene.
No, Rivera was not Sandstorm.
Status quo here in Pacoima, the north end of the San Fernando Valley, near where the 170 and the 5 freeway come together. Before you start to make your way up into the Newhall Pass and areas like Newhall and Santa Clarita, we are adjacent to the 5 freeway.
Why are we so far away?
Going
Is a
to
good
be,
question.
Brantford, actually. So the street where this activity is on is not far from the 5 freeway.
Hell's
The
Bells,
suspect
yeah.
made his way
Hell's
down
Bells,
San
Trevor
Fernando
Hoffman.
Road, made the turn onto Brantford. That's where
Rivera
he
was Enter
abandoned the
Sandman.
vehicle and then took off running into this commercial building, making his way into that open door. The employees of that business ran out. He ran in, and he's still in there. And the employees are saying there's really no other way out other than that door. So that is why officers.
That was so funny. Doge just unloaded the entire bladder. Entire bladder on that tree.
So he reversed course to go get whatever that was. So we should see him approach the building again here, hopefully in the next few minutes. But You can see the large contingency here of LAPD officers on Brantford. That is shut down for you.
You're right. The Doge should come out to Rough Rider Anthem. Sharp, whoever said that in the chat.
Let's give that another try as he walks back to the unit now. And again, they were waiting for the canine before they moved in to make the arrest. They are.
Craig Kimbrell was Sandstorm? Wow, I didn't know that. Was that back in the Braves days? Brian Wilson was a good one. He was Wild Thing, wasn't he?
Don't get a response. That is when they will move into the building and try to force him out. So we will see what happens here in the next few minutes.
Well, the firm missile has arrived. He doesn't look very agitated. Oh, perhaps they had to have him sniff the vehicle so he knows what to attack. Because you go up to the vehicle that they ejectocetoed from, you sniff it, like, okay, that's the kill. It's kill smell. Doge needs the smelling salts. Ryan Presley, God's Gonna Cut You Down. That's a great intro song. That's a great intro song. That might even be my intro song. Oh, Brian Wilson was Jump Around. That's disappointing. Why not Wild Thing? Someone had to be Wild Thing. Major League. Alex Vecchio. I've never even heard of this guy. 55 games.
Did you say loudspeaker, Jamie? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Megaphone. Yep, you're right.
Oh, megaphone. Okay, so megaphone is 3 commands. Come out with your hands up, or we will send the dog. English and Spanish. Then you wait. Come out, or we will send the dog.
Waiting to see if they get a response.
Come out, or we will send the dog.
They are likely telling him,
Helmet on.
if you don't come out, we're going to send in the dog, and he's going to bite you, and it's going to hurt. That's
The
usually,
dog will
what
bite you.
they
That's
say
part of the
to
announcement, too.
suspects.
3
And sometimes
times.
The threat alone is good enough to get these
And then the
guys
Doge is
to
going to be
surrender.
unleashed
But
here
of course,
shortly.
Sometimes it's not, and then sometimes the dog does bite, and it does hurt. And the suspect ends up going to the hospital before going off to jail. So we'll see what happens in this circumstance. Hopefully no one does get hurt. And he responds to the announcement. He comes out and he...
Someone in the chat said, the dog will pee on you.
hour now inside of this commercial building, unwilling to surrender. But now that the threat of being bitten by a dog is on the table, perhaps we will see him come out. But for now, still inside, hunkered down. And again, this is the only way in and the only way out for the employees of this business.
It's Doge time. It's time to pee. Let's go, Doge. K9 officer has that helmet on, thank God. Need that helmet. I wonder what the song Brad Lidge came out to before he gave up that home run to Pujols. Oh, Rengifo.
I know, he's still out here, I see him.
I don't know if it feels like it's coming. .40-yard chomp in 3.4 seconds.
They're going to start their search.
Here we go. Here we go. It's Doge time.
Okay, here we go. We're going to move in.
Ah, there goes the Doge. He went in. Doge went in. He's in there. It's the Velociraptor in the kitchen in Jurassic Park. He's in there. Doge, he trotted. He didn't even sprint. He just high stepped in. He's showing off. He's all fluffed. And they're just watching him probably tear apart. What?
Just came back out.
The Doge came out? Wait, Doge, come back. He's in there. He went back in.
So the dog is in there sniffing around trying to find this guy.
He's sniffing. He's like
Officers are
waiting to pee.
looking around from their vantage point, but not really entering quite yet.
Dog came out. Yeah, Doge again.
Officers making the first steps in.
What if he's gone? No way, he's gone, right? They're putting flashlights through the windows. How big is the garage that the Doge? Wait a second.
Can you scoot a little to the left, George, so we can see a little more of the opening?
There's no way they get 2 in a row that they're gonna lose. They all went in there. Are they going to come out with the suspect? There's a Doge in there, too. A Doge that's been fluffed. Had his hair done. Okay, we're starting. Oh, I see a tail. I see a tail. Hey, Doge! Look at the tail! Look at the tail! I'm going to zoom in. Hey, look at the tail right there! Ah! What did he lunged? Doge lunged. Ah! What did Doge went running? Now the Doge is laying down. They're looking up. No way. What the? Is he in an air conditioning vent? What is happening?
This is good here, George, I can see.
This is, I told you, it's always something different. No code 4. Until we're code 4, anything can happen. Don't give up. That's right. Expect the unexpected. Never. How much? Let's see. Eliana's got about, I'd say, 20 minutes of fuel left. Yes, this is definitely the one he went in. They're moving around the garage like he's not in there. Oh, good bunt. They are moving like he is not in there. This would be... They had a CHP parked outside for 45 minutes. They weren't looking in. Maybe he is doing Mission Impossible. He's army crawling through the air conditioning vents. They lose this guy, yeah. Like, policy changes on how you approach barricaded standoff situations. You can't wait 45 minutes because you allow them an opportunity to find a vent to climb through. But how would they not have seen that? They were parked outside the damn thing. If he tried to climb up, they would have ran in there.
Scoot forward just a bit, George, if you can. We're starting to get that. You do? Maybe can you climb a bit instead?
Is that deep enough? We're gonna have a tie game here in a second. Yeah, it's deep. Way deep enough.
That'll work for now, thank you.
6-6 in the ninth.
And then fuel, we have, we're good for how much longer? We have 3 bars. Another, okay.
3 bars of fuel left, whatever that means. It's a great game. Great second screen material during this chase.
Descending again. Could you climb again?
They're looking up. Look at all of those officers. Their necks are bent at about a 45-degree angle looking up at either a window or a vent. Can you let a Doge into a vent? Can you build a doggy ladder? And send the Doge into the... Imagine the Velociraptor in that scene when he pokes his head up through the... When they're crawling through, trying to get to the lobby. And then it's...
Maybe they're still looking. They're going room by room. They're currently looking in the bathroom. They have a layout of the building, so they know where everything is, where he could potentially be hiding, but they haven't found him yet.
Yeah, hey, some guy 1870. That was once a joke when I talked about pursuit bees. Send in the bees. The bees would get this done easily. The bees could go into the vents. Police bees. No, wasps aren't mean enough. You would need like hornets.
That works there, George.
That's
And
right.
I've got one helicopter super high on my side.
That's right, George. It works. Right there, that spot. 3-1's the pitch to Mike Trout. Strike 2. First and second, 2 men out. LA supremacy on the line.
Channel 9, I think, is out my side. Channel 9's up high, on my side, like super high.
Right? What if the cops are just around the corner watching this 9th inning? Three-two pitch, 2 outs, 6-6 game, bottom of the 9th, first and second. Here's the pitch, ball 4. Bases loaded. Do my best play-by-play Vin Scully. Now I have to tell a story about the time. You gotta do story time between pitches. Here comes Dodgers manager Dave Roberts. Back to Jackson says you need to somehow train the bees to attack only the suspects as the dogs do. Very good point. Or are they just chaos bees? If you really just want to blow everything up, send the bees. The guy has the game on in there. They're all watching it together. The dog is taking a nap, says Gammy Gang. A pleasant evening to you, wherever you may be. The intro to my radio show is inspiration from Vin Scully. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to whoever is in the world you are listening.
Jamie, we have like 15 minutes left.
15 minutes. Copy. Trigg says, damn, you called the field perfectly, Wob. It's like I've done this before. There will be a time when a major celebrity is involved in a police chase, and you know exactly where to go for your coverage. If it happens here in Los Angeles and we have another OJ, and you get the whole mainstream audience, people care. Imagine if, like, if Taylor Swift was in a police chase. That's got to be the most, yeah. I think Taylor Swift would have more of would draw a bigger view than like a Leo Messi if he was in a police chase, or Ronaldo or something. Maybe the Pope. Trying to think of someone that would draw bigger viewership. No, LeBron not even close. It's Taylor Swift. Oh, Trump in a police chase. What does more numbers? Honestly, if police chase, it feels like it's very realistic. With him, you never know. It's just another scandal. But Taylor Swift would be jaw-dropping. Sydney Sweeney. She's up there, but not Taylor Swift.
A little bit, George, or push forward.
Yeah, we're going to get a Grundle here. Helicopter Grundle in the next 10 minutes. No, it's Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Because I don't know if you can see in the shot how we've got a building here and it blacks it.
Oh, generous strike. 3-0, bases loaded. Outside the strike zone. I would have tapped the helmet on that one if I had the system. One ball in this game is over. That was generous. Now another one right down the pipe, and it's 3-2. Here's the pitch. Here's the game. 3-2. Strike 3! We're headed to extras. Oh, swinging. What a game. That was generous on 3-0. That was a ball. Yeah, they need, is that what it's called? The ABS? ABS, game's over. Tap the helmet, that game's over. Swifties would be running blocker. Yeah, for sure. No, Drake, stop. It's either Taylor Swift or the Pope. Shock value of a police chase. Because the shock value with Trump, even though he's probably the most notable figure in the world, he wouldn't. People are just used to controversy. It's like, oh, he's in a police chase. It'd still be a big deal, but not Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift is in a police chase? If OJ had that ability to create ripple effects like that, imagine Taylor Swift. I mean, OJ was huge at the time, but not Taylor Swift. Police would not chase the Pope. He is a foreign head of state and has diplomatic immunity. Okay. Thanks for ruining the party. Even though you're probably right. Okay, so the answer is Taylor Swift.
Okay, so we'll do. George, are you ready to leave for a few?
No. Well, the base is close. They just refuel and then they come back.
I'm not sure if we're streaming, but just in case we are, we're actually going to land very close by here, and we're going to get some fuel and be right back if this guy is still not in custody. But officers are in there with the K9. They're still trying to locate him. At this point, he has not been found.
Are you kidding me? Is Ellie going to keep the stream going?
And I see from News Chopper 4, we're landing for fuel.
The base is right here. Are they going to kill the stream? Oh no. We got to find another stream. I think I'm going to check KitKal and KTLA. Give me a second. They haven't killed the stream. It's just a black screen. I think Gil's overhead. I'm loading it. It's taking forever. Give me a second. Ad blockers really taking this? Oh, yeah, we're live. Here we go. Oh, that's zoomed in.
How are you doing on fuel?
Oh no, not you too.
Or 10, we'll be able to do the top of the 10. Okay. Simon does Sky 5.
Okay, top of the 10 means it's 9:44. That means they can be here for at least another 20 minutes. Yeah, he just said 20 minutes. So in that 20 minutes, it'll be the same amount of time it takes Eliana to come back.
Okay, they're not going to take us for the top. Alright.
Oh no.
We still streaming?
Yes. Zoom back in. You're still streaming.
We are and for fuel, we're getting short on fuel. The standoff continues in this business here in Pacoima off of Brantford near San Fernando Road. The LAPD just made entry with a K9 unit. They believe they have the suspect in that building still. He's barricaded himself in there, refusing to come out. So at this point, we're going to conclude our coverage here on the web. Thank you once again for watching this dangerous high-speed chase out of the LAPD Devonshire area that ended here in Pacoima with a standoff and LAPD K9 unit in there dealing with that suspect.
We need a Nightcrawler. We need Nightcrawler footage.
Sign off for now. This is Gil Davis at Sky 5 saying good night, and we'll...
Does anyone have a Nightcrawler stream? You could always try ABC. It's the last hope. Come on, ABC. Let's see. Sorry, computer's being kind of slow because I've got so many things going on at once here. Just give me a second. Oh, would you look at that? Oh no, they're leaving too. Oh no, the Grundle. Oh no. We're gonna have no closure. Are there any night crawlers? Is that flare gonna drop in? No. shit. Eliana killed the NBC stream. Damn it. There's gotta be someone on YouTube. Yeah, Eliana said she was coming back, but the stream's been killed. See if I can find a stream. Yep, David Blaine is out there somewhere in Los Angeles right now. Might be halfway to the South Pacific after getting away last night. Yeah, I'm on a couple of different LA Nightcrawler streams, and none of them are parked outside. Unfortunately, people, I think we're dust. Citizen app? No, I don't think anyone's there. I'm kind of just searching people, so give me a second. Do we wait for Eliana? She may go back, but she may not stream. Do you guys want to wait 10 minutes to see what happens with Ellie? She may tweet about it. That bunt was fair? What do you guys... Oh, you guys want to keep waiting? Okay. Doyer's about to lose, and that means you should drop Friday's ticket prices because they're no longer good. Chat says we like our code 4s. You're right. I'd be a hypocrite if I said. Ball 4 is currently trending on Twitter. People are pissed about that ball 4. Bottom of the 9th. Or top of the 10th, excuse me. All right, I've got Eliana's feed up. She hasn't updated. Oh, that's a good idea. You know what we should do? I'll put Flight Radar on the screen. O2 pitch. Casparius. We need closure like that girl on Hinge. She hasn't texted me since Saturday. So, I'm not going to keep following up with her, being like, are you feeling better? You want to do it? Try? No, if she wants to hang, it's on her. And it makes it a lot easier to say that when you found a replacement that's as good. Sorry. Tough business. All right. I'm pulling up... Baseball would be a great second. Baseball is a much better, Altstream Sport. Okay, so where are we? Pacoima? I'm looking for the helicopters. Oh, it's near Eliana, so I know where to go. Yeah, my computer is so slow. Oh, look at that chopper. Chopper over the top of the third baseman. Angels win. Are they undefeated against the Dodgers this year? Okay, I'm looking for... Oh, I think I found it. I did find it. I found it on... Oh, there's multiple choppers overhead. We'll be able to see when Eliana gets back. That's what the purpose of doing this. Would you guys prefer... you know what? We'll keep it here. I was going to say, should we track Eliana's chopper or just wait till she arrives back on the screen? Angels won the game 7-6. Deserved. After that ball don't lie situation in the bottom of the ninth. I'd say baseball is the best, yes. Alternate stream sport. Because there's a lot of lulls in between the action. Basketball's so fast, man. I don't find it to be the best second screen experience when you have someone that's talking over the broadcast. That's why I don't do like live streams. Poker is great. Yeah, poker's the best seconds. There's a difference between second screen experience and alternate streams. Second screen experience is just something you have off on the side, like a baseball game or poker. Yeah. Poker's great for that. Pods are now tied for first. Yep. I bet them preseason to win the National League at a pretty fine number. I have like I think it's just under 17-1 maybe? Maybe? I gotta go look. Ed in the chat says, are they close? Because radio was saying they might have found him. Well, you only see 2 helicopters on the screen right now, and those are both... I'll tell you what helicopters these are. This one. Oh, this is a KCAL. Wait a second. Oh, there's another one coming on the screen right here. Who's this? So I see right up here at the top. Does anyone know on flight radar which helicopter is Bell 407? The one up here is a fire department. This is definitely a media helicopter. I don't think it's Eliana. I think it might actually be KCAL. I'll check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is KCAL. But just because KCAL's there doesn't mean they're streaming. Bell 407 is usually KCAL. I'm checking the KCAL stream because my computer's too slow. Yeah. Yeah, they're just in the news. They're probably there in case something happens. No stream, though. Fox News, CBS LA operate Bell 407 helicopters. Got it. Yeah, whenever you see a 407 launch, you know it's potential chase. They're headed towards something. If there's a chase going on, that's watch flight radar. Jesus, Solana's about to hit 200. Let's fucking go. It was at 200? Almost. Ethereum's at 46.75. We are in alt season, man. Jeez Louise. Someone confirmed through the radio that we're code 4. Is anyone listening to the scanners? Someone on Citizen is live? Ooh, okay. Oh, I see. But it's certainly not an angle. Can't see shit. I'm standing like hundreds of yards away. There's a nightcrawler on the scene, but can't see anything. Sorry about that. Sorry about the noise. Let me check a scanner here. LA County scanner. I don't see any code 4s. I'm gonna search Twitter. Hold on. Oh, Chopper's leaving. Yeah, it's got to be code 4. I think they got him. Who's this? Is this the... Yeah, it's the police department. I think we're code 4, people. 4's in the chat. I'm calling it. Code 4. I'm going to trust the chat for the first time ever. It has been a pleasure. What do they say in Titanic? It's been a gentlemen, it's been a pleasure sharing this. What does he say? Titanic. It's been a pleasure. Gentlemen, it's been a privilege playing with you tonight. But for now, I must say goodbye as we are code 4. I wonder if the dog got him. Or did the dog pee on him and he gave up? Can't take it anymore. It's so warm. Why is it so warm? It hurts. It burns. Anyways. Doge, we saw it for a missile for the first time in a long time. Turn on your notifications in the event something else happens tonight. But this marathon chase has concluded. CBC, Chases Breed Chases. It's only 10 o'clock, by the way. That's still 2 hours before. This is when the 6-star, when the Prestige chase started, right around this time. Could happen again, people. Turn on your notifications. That's why @SkyWob Alerts is on the screen. You will not get a notification from Twitch, but you will if you follow that account. You've been warned. We're back, my friends. We're back indeed. It has been a pleasure. Thank you all who have subscribed to the channel tonight. It's always appreciated. You keep subbing, we keep streaming. And that's it. That's all I got for you. They found him with no shirt, according to Jordan King in the chat. And yeah, you may get an update on the 11 o'clock news as well. That would all make sense. I don't know why you would take your shirt off. The dog will find you even easier. You want to like cover yourself in dirt so you blend in like what's his face in Predator. Schwarzenegger. It's been a pleasure, guys. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you soon. Deuces.